Ready?
Let's.
Yes, ma'am. Right, I gotta go, I got like 3 brand new families waiting for me out there, so I'm gonna let Sensei do the stretching. Hang on just a second. I will say this, Miss Carrie, I didn't even see you, I saw Caden and, Dad at the tournament, that they were close to where I was at, but I didn't even get to see you, and I found out earlier that, Sebastian and his family was there, I didn't see them at all, but, we went to tournament this weekend, had really good success, Logan didn't win anything. I don't know, he likes to fight, I don't know. Tammy was terrible. Hey, I got a video. Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was good. I'm so glad she was turned face to the side because I was standing behind the judges, and when she did it, I went, I was like, oh, she did it. But it was awesome. So I got to see like 2 movements out of her kata. It was the only thing I got to see all day. I got to see Sensei compete for grants at the corner of my eye. So that's all I got to see. I was working my tail off. All right, boys, Sensei. Boys, thank you, man. Sir.
Volunteer to warm up.
Yeah, you know that.
Volunteer. Anybody? Volunteer. Anybody else? Volunteers. Any volunteers? Let's go. Come on up.
So, where is this video of Tammy Kiai?
Yeah,
We got it.
Everybody face back. My twins. Ready? Nice.
Alright, let's, start with jumping jacks.
Sure.
Ready.
How was your day, Miss Gary?
Oh, it was good. I didn't get rained on all at work today. Yay!
There was rain.
Yes, it rained a little bit. It rained right before I got in the pool, so it was good.
How was your day, Susie?
It was busy. How was your day?
Mine?
Yes. Also busy.
Alright. Alright, stop. What do you call it when you do this? Okay, do jumping jumps. Ready? Go.
You guys think about stories. What? A piece of paper was stolen. That was a serious. It's a ribbon. It's black. I thought it was breaking in there. Okay.
Ready, back to jumping jacks?
How was your day, Mrs. Gary?
Good.
How was your day, Mrs. Gary?
Really good laugh day.
How was your day, Mrs. Gary?
That's not. Get together. Search forward.
How was your day, Mr. Jansen? How was your day, Mr. Shane?
Well, now that you're done. So far so good. Seeing a few things coming.
Feet shoulder length apart.
On that, pretty good, and I hope not to stab myself in the sewing needle.
How was your day, Miss Bell?
It was good. How was your day, Carlo? Nothing.
Stretch to the right. And how was your day, Mr. Alex?
Good then. Mondays or fun days?
Somebody gave you the wrong medicine.
Someone with long dosage.
For sure it was me. My
Stretch to the
daughter's
left.
accepted twice when we were children. So the itty baby just slipped out my hands. And
Your
my,
baby slipped out your hands? What?
my eating segment a little. He just slipped out my hands. No, the worst babysitter.
How was your day, Ethan?
My day was quiet and busy.
Alright,
Work.
stand up. Butterfly. That's us.
Mr. Alex, what's wrong?
He's at the, Air Patrol.
Bro.
Move forward.
I remember when my brother was in Air Patrol. I always make fun of him.
I wonder how Lecter's doing.
That's Civil Air Patrol.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My own brother was in it.
He drove himself.
He drove himself. They allowed him to drive?
Alright, right leg forward.
Someone took the
Left leg in. Forward.
Oh, did I speak to? How was your day, Tammy?
Oh, I thought we were purpose.
I don't know how I'm not even surprised at this point. I'm a great cousin, guys.
How was your day?
Matt, you know about in the back.
Sit up and twist
Which side?
behind your left knee.
Matthew ignores me in school.
You know what I just realized that we good thing about war, the series. Yeah. It's just not good design.
Face forward, switch legs.
How was your day, Mr. Jansen?
Stretch forward.
We'll ask him again.
How was your day, Mr. Jansen?
It was good.
You doing the coin sorting again like you did last time?
No.
He starts coins. Me and Jance were playing.
He's got something he likes to do, I got something that I
I
can do,
just
we don't
realized that
question
this
it.
road has like an entire TV game room. Like, I just noticed that.
And what?
Alright,
Which
twist
class?
behind your right knee.
I don't got a dad joke.
Oh, I have one that I knew today that I was trying to remember.
Any jokes that come out of your mouth is mostly history.
Yeah.
Alright, face forward. Wide leg stretch.
History is not a joke.
History is
The
wonderful.
things he teaches it. You're giving me 8-bit flashbacks. Actually, right now.
You know, I had an idea, my partner both had ideas today, since they're
Move
Italian.
forward.
They wanted to, for the white light, they wanted to go to write in Italian. I don't speak Italian, and then use Italian throughout the day. I want to do it in German, but I forgot what day it was, and I wore a completely black shirt, so I made the,
Talking means you're not stretching. And you don't get to talk.
Alright, stretch the right.
I'm going to go to my dad's closet and grab me some long shorts.
Wednesday is for juniors and
Try to pull your toes up.
I can't
Get a better stretch if your toes are up. Back to the center.
No, it's me. Thursday was the school the first this year week. Thursday is anything but a backpack.
Stretch to the left.
Someone's gonna bring it upstairs. I know, oh no, I know exactly who. I know 7 people who have already times they wear a bin.
I should bring my grandma.
Over a double bag and go cut take them a whole spoon from the bag.
What? Oh,
That's a really good idea.
yeah, that's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Back to the center.
Yeah, the animal's not in it, so probably I'll ask the.
Tammy, can you bring a live animal?
Why would Tom?
Alright, splits.
I need to do this. Oh dear.
Oh, standing straight up for you.
Yes.
Tammy, we should have had like a rain, your back school day.
No, that's already.
Okay, let's do it, stopping. One person can talk at the time, but when everybody's talking, it's too much.
Right, turn to your right.
That's been the most surprising movie I have.
How was your weekend with Miss B?
It was good.
I saw you Facebook posts.
Yes, I was looking at it, it was good. It was raining, but it was still good. Yeah, a rainy day at the beach is better than a good day at home.
I like playing in the rain.
Back to the center.
Do you have a trampoline and you jump on it during the rain, just send you straight up?
I don't know,
Really?
at work, every time it starts raining, I always make up some excuse to go outside. Most times taking like,
Left.
each one of those cases is a single box.
See, that's silly. You don't want to go outside.
All right, bullfrog.
Shame, I would do after class.
I don't know if I wanna know.
Knowing you, no.
Well, my teacher was like, we're not gonna talk about 9/11, but it's history class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of history.
Yeah.
But I was like, we'll get onto it later in the.
All right. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Okay. You good? You done?
I feel like it.
Okay, good deal. Thank you.
Cardio.
Good. Thank you, ma'am.
What are your predictions for this weekend, Miss Lee, and how things are gonna go?
At the tournament?
There's a tournament?
Yeah.
Crispy tournament.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Well, let's work on it. Kioske! Ready? Let's have the back row. Back to this line, please. Another, go back at half line. Let's have a look at this. Kids. Front row, if y'all will step up half a line, please. Thank you. Okay. Ready?
Whoa.
Black belts are still at attention. You're still a black belt. You should have the best focus of all. Ready? Good. Ski. Starting with your left hand. Center punch. Punch. Knee. Just shank that punch up just a little bit. Thank you, sir. Son. Cheese. Go. Roop. Teaching. Action. Go. Two. Punch. Upper punch. Shodan Zuki with the left hand. Upper punch. Punch. Knee. Son. Cheese. Go. Roop. Teaching. Action. Two. Two. Lower punch. Get on Zuki. Punch. Knee. Eyes straight ahead. Eyes straight ahead. Don't look down. Keep your head up. Keep those eyes up. Straight ahead. Shoot!
You got your hand here?
A little. A little. There you go. Go! Sit you! Out you! Go! Everybody look down and check your feet. You should still be in your yoy stance. Uchi Hachiki Dachi. Now, upper, middle, lower. 3 punches, 1 count. Kia on the last one. Ouch! Straight ahead. Time! Chi! Go! Sixty! Action! Now lower, middle, upper. Lower, middle, upper. Ouch!
Take your time, you do it the best speed you can.
Did you want to keep going?
Yes, ma'am.
Hands up to your right, breathe. Back fist. Rocking. Go. Remember, you're not doing your back fist to your shoulder. It's more, it's higher than that. It's your forehead high. It's your forehead or higher. Not straight out. Not off your shoulder. Go! With the left hand. Now turn back to your right and breathe. Back fist. Side kick. Get a chamber. Hey!
Take your time. There you go. Rotate your hip even, push that heel out.
Go!
Surround you.
Good chamber. Two. Turn to your left and breathe. Same thing. Back fist. Side kick. Hey. Go! Good chamber. What's the first thing you do?
Chamber.
Get the knee. Hitch! Knee! On those toes. Time! Gee! Go! Sit! Hachi! Go! Joe! Hutch! Turn to your left for three. And same. Hutch! Ooh, gee, I got weak. Let's do the bad lip. Hey! Gee! Go! Sit! Hachi! Good! Joe!
Nice adjustment, Ms. Pam. Thank you.
Yummy! Let's do this. Yes, sir.
All right. Breathe, only breathe. So, let's talk about a couple of technical adjustments we need to address. On your punching, and I want to slow this down so everybody can understand a little bit better what I'm talking about. Front couple of words y'all should have. Okay? When you punch, you have to use your shoulder in the same manner you use your hip and your knee when you go and punch. Okay? So think about this. If when you're kicking, you're supposed to squeeze the hip, yes? Flex the knee, right? So the translation for that in punching is same as the hip, same as the knee. Understand? So when you punch, when you do the triple punches, saw a lot of this. Okay? So I'm going to slow that down so you can see what I'm referring to. If I punch from here, look at the way the shoulder is tucked in, okay? And I punch straight, okay? How much action am I giving that punch? Instead, if I do this, see the difference? If I roll that shoulder and punch, as soon as this hand comes back, roll that shoulder, punch. Already rolled the shoulder, punch, okay? See the difference? Now I want everybody to feel the difference, okay? Put your left hand out, upper punch, okay? Now, let your right shoulder relax. This is where most of you are punching from, okay? But I want you to take that shoulder, and I want you to chamber it. You actually heard mine pop. Did y'all hear it pop? Okay? That's what I'm talking about, chamber. Now, you should be able to feel how that punch is now set up for power. Does it feel different? It should, okay? Now, when you punch and you pull this hand, hikite, automatically when you punch, that shoulder should pop open. Flex it. So now when you rotate the punch, every punch you're throwing has power. Understand? So let's look at it from the back fist side. Okay? If I'm going to throw a back fist, there's a lot of, look, you can throw punches like this if you want to. Okay? Guess how good your karate is going to be. We jump. Right? Okay? Does it mean you're not doing karate? No, it doesn't mean you're not doing karate. It just means you're not doing karate the way that you can do it. Alright? So, yes, you can throw punches like that. You can throw good punches. You can throw decent punches. I won't say good punches. You can throw good punches, decent punches. You know the words right. Decent punches, if you don't cock the shoulder, you don't chamber the shoulder, but you rotate it. And you can push through a target that way. But if you can do this, okay? Now you're really amplifying the power, understand? The same thing with the back fist. I can flip this back fist, top speed, okay? And then it's got good pop, okay? Pop, pop, pop. Now all I'll do is flip it, pop, 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 right? I can do that, and at the very end, snap my elbow straight and push my shoulder into it. Now you got good pop into it, right? But when I start, if I do this, see that? Okay? If I really bring that shoulder into it, boom. Now I can really drive it. Okay? You've got to experiment with that a little bit. You've got to feel what it feels like in your arm to do that and really pop that shoulder. The way you prepare for that, I'm gonna show you the difference. Your hands start stinging. Okay? When I'm popping, look where my elbow is. Okay? Everybody see how it's outside the line of my body? Okay? Pop, pop, pop. Now, when I pop the shoulder, or chamber the shoulder, watch what happens. So the elbow comes down, that's getting that alignment. Right? You can feel that shoulder getting tight right in there, so now I can drive it. So when you go in your punches, and this is something black belts, we should really be starting to focus more, not necessarily the white belts, because they're learning so much material all the time, but in the yellow belts, really working that chamber, just like we do with the kicks, right? If you work that and you start to feel those positions, you'll feel your power increase. Was? Now, for the middle ranks and up, green belts and up, you learn that through kata. What do we do in Teisho? What are you taught to do when you step? Roll, punch. Roll, punch, right? So you're learning it, but you're learning it in kata. And this may surprise some people, but I was thinking about this Saturday tournament, about the differences in the way people generate power in their technique. And I was watching, I think it might have been Tammy's division, because that's really the only division I got to watch. And I was watching that group, and I'm like, okay, what makes, and there was one other kid in your division that was pretty decent. What makes it different between those two and everybody else? And it was the little things like that that really made a difference. And, and just untimely time. It is going to unravel all around. The first time I heard this, Master Mark Rudd from Andalusia Ishinru Karate said it, and it was doing a lot switch for me. We were doing the black belt meeting before this tournament this past June. Did you go to that one? And he says, it's one of those epiphany moments. He says, listen, your grandmother can be sitting in the stands and look down and go, well, that one looks better than the other one. It's really not that difficult. The eye sees what it sees, right? So you can tell what better karate looks like. Our jobs as black belts and instructors is to understand it and teach it. Okay? So I'm sitting there watching that division going, why? What makes this better than that? Well, that's where you want to start as with beginners, right? And it dawned on me, we're not teaching that chamber enough. When we teach it, we're not teaching it enough. Boys? The other thing is same true on the blocks. So I'll show you straight punch, show you the back here. On the blocks, when you're doing, what thing, sir? Potentially, depends on what's wrong with it. Really? What in the, oh, it's turned around backwards, my bad.
Very good, Mr. Donovan.
I swear I had it turned the right way. There we go.
How is your name, Mr. Donovan?
Well, I'm facing the right direction now. Okay, so, on the blocks, even doing the Yujitsu no Kata, when you come to coach, okay, do your upper block, what are you doing with your shoulder? Okay, we teach rotate, right? Rotate, come up. But are we really rolling that shoulder, okay? There's a difference between this, okay, that's Coach okay, all right, and this. See? On the front row, y'all can probably see that. How you roll it, now it's ready to go. And here, Coach okay, versus here. With power. When you're doing shoot on uchi okay, or shoot on soto okay, excuse me, outside center block. When you pull back to do the block, don't just, and this is the way we teach you, don't just come here and swing. It's open the shoulder, now you can turn with it, right? Little things like that we gotta spend more time focused on. I brought that up because I saw some floating punches. Here's the reality. The truth of it, you can learn to punch, or you can throw one that ain't gonna work. Which one's worse? Okay, little time focused on the very fundamental. We talk about Kihon all the time. Kihon is fundamentals. We talk about learn the fundamentals, and somehow it gets watered down into learn how to make emotions. And we're forgetting what the fundamentals actually means, is turn those techniques into usable techniques. All right. Okay. We're going to try. We got 20 minutes. We're going to go as far as we can. Ninjutsu Shinokata all the way through. Ready? Let's do it. Ninjutsu Shinokata. Hey. Sun. Tree. Go. Go. Touch. Touch. Kill. Be fierce on those. Sure. Touch. Hey. Sun. Tree. Go. Go. Touch. Touch. Kill. Sure. Touch. Hey. Sun. Tree. Go. Go. Touch. Come in. Alright, lock up if you'll step back one row, please. Just continue doing Ninjutsu Shinokata. At the end, when they finish, if I say Yame, that's because I forgot to keep counting. Just stay with it. Keep going. Keep scared. Ready? Do it. Kion Kata Shodan. Back leg, man. No. Push your knee up. Yes, good, just like that. Ay! Sun! Squeeze that back leg tight. There's 2 or 3 of y'all aren't doing it. Ay! Just a block, man. Sun! Block that back leg tight. Go! Go! Touch! Back leg tie. Come on, guys. Here you go. Go! Pop. You use that block first. Snap it, then punch. Go! Nice. Oh, right here. Switch. No. Left elbow down. Hey! One, two, go. Stay focused. Turn in, touch your knees, good stance. Come in. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let's,
Good. Nice. Okay, yellow belts and white belts, you step back and stretch. In the last few minutes, we're gonna try to do a little sparring, if you need sparring gear on. Everybody split rows, please. Sensei, if you'll stay out, we'll, Steve, Craig, Joey. I hope to get into the black belt class with your dress. Oseki!
Oseki!
Yes, I speak with you, yes, ma'am. Ouch! Ay! Son! Well, up here, snap on that turn. With feet. Ouch! Woo! Go! Go! Young man. Close it. This time you're supposed to do the play show.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Ready? Do it. Breathe. Let me talk about breathing. Ethan and Benjamin. Remember, there's only two ways you can see it. Either like Miss Carrie is or like Amy is, all right? There are places built into your katas that is built there for you to breathe in, okay? In the Kyoan katas, it's when you make your turns, okay? In Hoseki, it's when you pull the hand back. We even tell you to breathe there. You have to take advantage of those. But here's the fact. Now, you can ask all of them, since they lead on down. When we do black belt training, we're training a group to come up to black belt. Guess what's the first thing we have to start with? Breathing. Every time. And I don't know why. Peso! Hey! Oh, you're here. Oh, you're gonna yoke Gary black belts. Alright, so let me show this again so everybody sees how to do this. When you're doing your Hasumadachi and your back fist to the sides, okay? Also, your Hasumadachi, but your turns and your back fist to the back. The position of the arms will be making the strike. Now, this is a version of Koshuke, where my arms cross. Yes, there's one over the other, so they're across each other. So this is Koshuke, this is Koshuke. There's a lot of variations of Koshuke. This is one of them. The way you're going to do this when you step into your Hasumadachi This hand's gonna come, the striking side is gonna come between your elbow and your bottom. Okay, if I'm doing it this way, who can see my fist? Anybody see my fist from the front here? Okay, this is, so it comes this way. All right, now, when you make the strike, my shoulder load. When you make the strike comes this way. It's not gonna rise like that above that plane, okay? So it starts inside, hidden, right? What you're doing here, if he grabs, okay? Okay, look, grab, see, this way, inside, right? So you're grabbing the hand that way, strike, push, okay? So you'll let the drive straight through. The angle of the strike is not here, popping down. That way, okay? Same on this side, here, through, like that. Same to the back, when you step. The hands are going to come same position. Here, straight line. Push. Same. Straight line. Push. Okay. Don't loop. Push. Okay. Let's roll you back, please. Everybody line up. Any additions to say? Okay. Ready? Go ahead. Musician. Does anybody need to say something? We need to go over that. Lean. Sun. Chain. Go. Up. Punch again. Punch again. Bring the back foot in. You're going to practice the back. Slide the back foot into here. Step back to here. Same thing. No. You're getting ahead of me. And from here. Push. Okay. Push. Push. Thank you. First punch, back fist, and last punch. Bring it back to the order. In your position? Hey! Sun! Chain! Quick pull, slow push. Hey! Go! My gear, step, block, trap, that's right. That's slow. Push. Gently, if your face goes this way, it'll pitch you this way. There you go.
There you go.
If you will push your thighs together, squeeze, that will keep your balance and your weight transition correct. Swing over. Turn your toe. Get off the pinky toe, be on the big toe. Backwards. Move the wrong foot. Oh, you backwards. How'd you get turned that way? You catch up? Oh, there you go, turn. No, you, no, come back over there, finish moving. Ouch! Oh. Hey! Son! That technique, when you are here, you have got to get in front of a mirror and do that over and over again. Straight here, straight here, okay? It takes some time. You don't want to be this way. You don't want to be that way, okay? You don't want to be this way, straight. That's where your power is going to be. Was? All right. Okay? Ready? Go ahead. Right, show.
Right,
Watch your spacing, black belts. Stagger. There you go. Sit back. There you go. That works. Ouch. Hey. A little too low, Mr. Jansen. There you go. Thank you. Ouch. No, go back. When you come up and you bring those hands down, they need to be this way, okay? Unless you've got some kind of shoulder injury that prevents you from doing that, then you can roll out, okay? But it should be block, elbows tight to the body here, then you can make a straight punch. But if you're coming here and then doing that, what kind of strike is that? What are we doing? What's happening here?
Opening.
Double hamstring or something, I'm not sure, okay? Get as close to your body as you can, then the shoulders roll, chamber, right? Here, then punch. All right, so when you come up, come to here and stop. Ready? Ouch! Stop. Here. Now, keep the elbows tight to your body as you roll out. They should not come out this way. Stop here. Now, when you're here, you can feel how your shoulders are tight and open. And your fist can go straight and make two punches. Okay? It's not magic. Notice you're doing this. Hands coming down. Here, the hands stay up, roll out, stay up high, and then punch. Right. Okay? You need to get clear on that. Here we go, from that position. Ouch! Hey! One punch. Step over. Ouch! Up a little bit higher, Jansen. Go! We got a good class on that technique right there last Thursday. That overstep Mr. Caleb. Left foot take a week. There you go. Thank you. Punch. Step back. Key block. Punch. That's right. Nice. Kurodachi here. Punch. Back in the Kurodachi. And walk. Punch, punch, yeah. Number 3. Not 4. Yummy. Okay. I'll round up about this. So I said this the other day, but I think some of y'all weren't present when I said this. There is a difference between, everybody go ahead and stand up, please. Thank you. There is a difference between passable karate and what I consider to be good karate, like truly good karate. You can be good enough to pass your testing, okay? There are a lot of people who make black belt, and they're good enough to be black belt. But there's another level to having really good karate. And you don't have to be a black belt to have a really good karate. Good karate does not start here. It starts here. and here. It's how you think about your technique, it's the effort you put into your technique, it's the heart you give to your karate. And that can't be taught. That's an attitude. So, what I am blessed with is I'm blessed with a preponderance of people who want to have really good karate. And I don't know the magic formula for that. I don't know how that happened. It just did. And I would love to think it's because I encourage you and I drive you. I would love to think, but the truth of it is, it's just built into you for most of it. Don't be satisfied with classical karate. You can, and I'll never chastise you for it. But what's my job? To let you be okay? To let you be good? Or to drive you? To drive. That's what I want to do. Coach Gary. Ray? You're ready. I'm used to it. So go ahead and do the first half. Because the first half is just like what I showed you. 2 feet. Oh, that's so much better. Son! Finish that step. Don't bounce out of it. Snap your blocks. Hop, hop. Finish that. Fudarachi. That's what you do. Oh, you can get your own funny on. That's funny. That's right. Front kick. Now when you get here, steer me. Up right here. When you come here, that's doing this, do this. That's right. That's right. Here. Now spin. Don't move your feet, just spin. Now when you get to here, the right foot's going to step here. Good. Turn, front stance facing forward, and your left hand, rich hand walk. Yes, very good. Now you can step forward, your hand again, high, and this time the hand's going to be further. Yeah. Step back into Fudarachi. Bring your right foot back, step down, right hand on top. It's going to be here, then switch. This time the left hand's going to punch to the middle. Here. That's right. You want to repeat your right foot steps over. Same. 1, 2, automatic push block. Next time, step push block. You're going to step forward to front stance. You're going to spearhand this time. It's going to get you back in the middle. Yeah. Finish like an initiation. Just like an initiation. Son. Show you. You need to go now? Oh, this is it. Okay. Ready? Three. Again. Again. Right. Son. Forward, there you go. Yeah, eyes on the heel palms. There. You get your heel palms down just a little lower. Push a little bit more up. Center. There you go. Son. I'm trying to teach you, and every time I try to teach you something, you're backing up, starting over again. Go. Step in front. Hey.
This.
All right, any questions on that card?
Which way do you start? Where do you like it is?
When you're here,
Yes, sir.
okay, the left foot goes. It's the same step as you don't have to shut on, don't have to lead on. Just a second, any other? Next.
So you do the second left hand. You upside down.
All the heel palms on the turn are upside down, yes.
So you do punch, punch.
On the end, so it's turn, push, punch, punch, then. Got it? Samson, any questions? Okay. Simba, Kevin, bow, please.
Oh, fine.
Good night.
This.
Good. So, Jim. Okay. Ready?
This.
Go ahead. We've only done the first sequence since that.
This.
So chin,
So
chin. Fine. You go to the business thing. Go back to the- Be very careful with that. What you're doing is somebody's going to here, so you gotta get that hand in tight. Yes, now, well, see if you can see how your elbows are out. If your elbows are out, look at your elbow cap. Do it again. Yes, feel the difference? That's gonna be tight there, okay? Ach! Oh, yeah. Much better. One punch. Don't do that, please. Yes, one kick, one. Hang on, let me make sure I got this right. It is.
It is.
Was. One kick, two.
This.
Ach! Hey! Loose! Ice! Continue, all the way. One, two, step. When the left hand goes, you should be stepping, then you should be down on your knee. Yes, good. I think this is where we stop, is that correct? So, can you do it this part well? Are you good at this part? Okay. So, from here, you're gonna come up, and movement here, straight line. Push. Okay, then, you're gonna punch across the body, this way. Not,
As you step.
yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, thank you.
This.
So, after you come up, straight line, we're up here, the same step that you do in right shoulder, right? The hip rotate, punch, step, punch. Put it out you this, then, 1, 2, okay? Then you're gonna repeat it in the back. H, step, punch, return. Right, step, punch, 1, 2, right. Now, transition. You do it again. H, yes. Here, 1, 2, No?
I'm for that.
Doesn't mean. I was in here practicing, I tried to practice it last Monday and I couldn't do my skirt so I got frustrated and gave up.
This is where we go,
This,
It is, but the transition is what I'm thinking about. Now, I'm twisted in my head. Walk. Punch.
and then,
It's just straight step, it's not a crossover, well, there's a crossover in any way to it. I'm all, my brain's just fogged over right now. I'll practice it and get it right.
I'm sorry, I can't remember, I'm
That's,
sorry.
you would think between two of us, we remember which way it
I
was.
can't, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay, I'll practice and get it right. So, just practice the first sequence that you learned the other day. Okay? All right, I want everybody to go get helmets and gloves, please, helmets and gloves. Look.
Now that's where he's at.
Right. I came in and looked on it, said Monday. Got through the first sequence and was just like. Absolutely. Gloves are right there, helmets in their bag.
Do we from here, do we turn this way, step over, walk, punch, and then you step up?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I knew there was a transition there.
So. You never had it, you didn't have experience. Now.
Yes.
Then.
So the first one, here is one punch. Then,
And then.
yes. Now, yes. Step punch. Yes. First one is one punch, that's two after that.
Okay, so better now.
Much noise, much noise. Yeah. When you, I knew there was a transition and I couldn't get it right in my head. We figured out, understand? There is a transition, I just had the wrong one. Is everybody? All right, everybody have a seat. I'm gonna have a 2-minute conversation, and we're gonna get ready, we're gonna work this. Notice I told you, helmets and gloves, I didn't say anything about boots, it's not gonna be any kicking. And this is why. You need to start thinking about your fighting instead of just reacting, okay? Instead of just blindly going out there throwing things. One thing that we all need to improve on, so it may be simple, is spacing. Simba's just got this knack for it. Working spacing. So, same people. This is what I see way too often. First of all, let me say this. Don't make your fighting too complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. We complicate it because we worry about winning. And you don't need to worry about winning. You need to worry about doing what you're taught. And if you're still going to do what you're taught to do, you work out fine. What I mean by spacing, does anybody not understand what I mean by spacing? Okay? So when we're talking about spacing, at this distance, can he strike me? He can technically reach me, yes. Okay? So can he land his back fist from here? Sure he can. Long length you go out there, he can reach that. Do it. Do back in there. Boom, okay? So that's the edge of his spacing. You go any further back. Okay, I was gonna say no. Well, yeah, you can. Can you hit me from there? Yes. See, you got to trust your spacing. So what we tend to do is everybody wants to get here, so close, and then kick. That's where you kick from. Kicking back here. Okay? When you get here, Alex, let me one of those on the interact, please. Right, there you go. Lay that between our feet and measure it. Now, put your hand up there. I'll show where my foot is. Now go there and measure on the lines. It's right there by the concrete, right? Now go measure that. No, take both measure. Between the two lines. How much further is it? It's what? The same distance. That's 3 feet. That's where your starting markers are at your lines. Okay? So from here, every person in this room has the ability to do this. You just don't trust it. Okay? Boom. That's all you gotta do. Go. Go. Okay? But you can't go and throw one thing. You can't expect that first thing to land. Okay? The big question always comes up is how do you know when you're close enough? Okay? You're close enough. Alright? It will become, say it again, it will become a gut feeling. You'll learn when you're moving. It's like, no. That's all I did. I was bouncing on that far. I literally moved the length of my toes forward. No. You can sense it coming, right? That's, you gotta go, okay? Back fist reverse punch. How many other weapons do you need?
Elbow, knee.
In point fight, silly. In point fight, that is what you need. Everything else is an extra. But I want you to learn this timing, this spacing, okay? Right, I'm gonna go ahead and partner up. We're gonna work. Get somebody approximately your size. Yes. All right, get on the floor. Let's go.
Oh, I gotta remember that.
We're gonna mix it up. It don't matter. Just have a partner. I got you. You get very low. What do you got? I got each other, boys. Are we talking? We shouldn't be talking, gentlemen. All right, step back, fighting stance, go. All right, get your bounce. I want to see you land that back fist. Okay, bounce. Bounce, Shane. Thank you. All right, ready to go. Back, even. Back fist. Only the back fist. Only the back fist.
Are we gonna go at the same time?
Good, man. Reach for it, Ken. Reach. Now stop, go back. Both hands up. Okay, so this is what I want to see you do. I want to see you move in. I want to see you get there. We're sliding. I want to see you slide in the pocket. Okay? Now, watch the fight. I'm not going to judge the fight Saturday in the men's light division. And there's one guy, he's just standing bouncing. The other guy doing all these crazy wild techniques. He went, pop. Yeah, that's where that works. And he stepped back and he kind of watched the guy, and the guy did all this moving around. He just kind of go over and pop. And that's literally all he did the whole time. Pop. Okay, that's okay. He got it figured out.
I would like to say thank you for not calling that kid that guy hung
Oh,
up.
they're just kind of laid there.
Yeah, they just laid there.
Yeah, that's not.
He just laid it on his neck.
And I like that guy. He's a great fighter. But I wasn't calling that jump.
But it just laid right there, and you would believe there was 4 out of 5 judges that called it. No, it was just laying there. It wouldn't have done damage. It wouldn't have done anything.
Not only did I not call it on, I'm not calling that. Not calling me.
Yes, he did.
All right, here we go. Quick, in and out. Go. Uh-huh. Go even pop it. Pop. Don't wait on him. There you go. Stop. Reset.
Yes, that's speed, that's what you're after.
Here we go again. Go. Can you do one time? Stop. Stop. All right. So two things. Two things. That's what I was showing Ethan. If you try to strike and you muscle up on that strike, it is going to slow you down. So you gotta relax. You gotta let your arm relax. Generate that speed. So it's a little bit of an art to it. Not a little bit, it's a lot of art to it. My least favorite fighter of all time is Mike Tyson. Despise the man as a person. Okay? He has done some horrible things in his life. But I spent a lot of time studying him. Okay? My second least favorite fighter of all time is Muhammad Ali. Because he has some political views that I just can't get in line with. But I study him frequently. Because regardless of what I think of those people, they can fight. Right? So you learn from what you learn from them. You have to be able to learn. Okay? Speed, okay? Speed, pump. Now, what I always hear is, if you just go that pop and back fist, you're never going to learn how to have any power with it. Okay? So I want you to watch the difference in the speed between touch, and power. Okay? So, first two is just going to be touch, next two is going to be power. Which one's slower? No, they weren't. What's slower is this part coming back, but the going out part is just as quick. And I'll tell you why. Because what makes them stronger doesn't happen from here to there. That's still the same motion. What makes them stronger is the split second that it lands, I do that. So it locks and the shoulder rolls there instead of just touch. Okay? That speed is what's going to get it. Us? Not about each other. What I want, that side stays still, this side you're going to rotate. Shane, you're going to come around. No, you can go that way. About each other, what? Shake hands. Right hand. Alright, working just still the back fist. Still the back fist. Go. Just touch. One out. Come on, get the back fist. There's the back fist now. That's your front hand. Stop. Touch. Touch. Watch. Touch. 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 Okay. Touch with power. Okay. Control with speed. Okay. Ready? Go. Oh, you got it, Jerry. Go, stop. We'll be pretty good. Now, here's one more thing. Watch where the hands are. Their hands tell you what target you need to go into. If his hand is here, I'm not going to throw there because his hand's already there. That's where I'm going. Okay? To the top. okay? So, but his hand is up, okay? Where am I gonna go? Here, okay? He can't block all corners at the same time. Right? So, wherever that hand is, 1, 2, 3, right? All different angles. What's that? All right, little trade secret. Little trade secret live on what we do. Okay? When I go 1, 2, 3, you see it on this back here. 1, 2, 3 like that. That's what I'm doing. First one's down the middle, second one's over here, third one's over here. If you watch my back foot, we just circle the whole time. So I get all three different angles. Alright? There we go. Go. Woo! That's fast. There you go, Tammy. Yes. Don't let her get the jump on you. You got to first. Yeah. On the back, kid. Stop. One more time. Go. That's good, Mr. House. I like that. I like that strategy. There you go, Tammy. First, let's go. There goes the first one. Oh, fumble, fumble, back. Stop. About each other was. Rotate down. Sir? Yes, sir. Now, next thing, this will happen consistently. Transition. That's what sounds. Or else we'll leave that there. Okay. So I gotta go to the back fist and he blocks it, okay? He blocks it. Although every time that happens, people act like, oh, I didn't expect that. And you kind of freeze for a second. It's like this reflex of, what? You blocked it? Expect that. So, the question comes in, what happens if I land that, and then I throw another one?
No extra damage.
If they haven't said stop, you keep throwing, okay? There was one fight Saturday that I had to go, stop, 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 stop. And I pulled the gravity, pulled the next one, I kind of like that, go ahead. Can't let you do it, but I like it, okay? So when they block it, that, whoa, you gotta keep throwing. Be ready for it. Humping that elbow. When we tell you to cock that elbow when you go to the back end, that's why. Block it. Alright? If he moves around, he steps this way, then moves over here. You want to try to get this part of your arm over that part of his arm when you come to the outside. Come to the inside, it's no big deal. You make a block here, you come inside. Okay? What? How do you go? What's your game? Hey! Go! You got rolls, man. Don't you pick up that roll. Reach you over there. Reach, carry, long. There you go. Nice. Nice. Oh, you got it. Stop. Reset. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? All right, ready to go. Oh, I like that. I like that switching sides. That's smart and clever.
Hey! We did it at the same time.
Please, Nancy, don't stop looking at you. Don't quit going, son. Nancy, just keep rolling. Front hand only. Front hand only. Stop. Last time this set. Last time this set. Ready? Go. You can go, but wait. Don't just hold even. Now, look, just like that. That's nice. All right, stop. Foul. Let's rotate down. Rotate down. Hang on, man. All right. I'm going to say this before I give you the next set. I understand it's not my turn, it's not my rules, I don't even make a decision, okay? I have one of the most respected martial artists I have ever known. I'll tell you who later on, tell me I was allowing too much contact this Saturday to the body. Like, punching too hard to the body. Wait till you find out who it was. And I was like, what's his name? Granted, it was 8-year-olds, but it's punching to the body. It's not like somebody got punched in the eye hole, you know what I'm saying? Okay? The way I grew up doing karate, you get your breath knocked out of you, you just need more sit-ups. That's what we were told. You get with that day, do more sit-ups. 200 a day, sir. That's not enough. No matter what number you told me, it wasn't enough. Okay? So, I'm going to tell you this with that in mind, that I was corrected and told Saturday there was too much contact in the body. My opinion is, if you punch me in the body, and it knocks the breath out of me, oh, good job, give me a second. It's just going to hurt for a few minutes. Okay? I don't consider that bad sportsmanship. Okay? Now, if you get one of these, and you're trying to break a rib, then you need that dog. That's all it is about. Alright? If you get punched in the gut and you get the breath knocked out of you, I am so sorry.
Not really.
Don't knock the breath out of her.
Oh,
We're gonna do back fist reverse punch. You're gonna use your back fist as a decoy or a block. Okay, the point comes off the reverse punch. What's the best way to use your back fist as a decoy?
Yes.
Pop it out there.
Pop it up.
Say again?
You just press one little point on their head and then they're gonna start walking and stop.
I thought we said decoy. You gonna try to get him in the head as a decoy?
I mean, if you.
Hold on. Alright. Is that what you're gonna do for your decoy? Try to get him in the head?
Take it and then when they go up.
What? What'd you say?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, if you want to be a decoy, it's gotta be believable. How do you make it believable? You're actually trying to hit him with it.
You can't remember.
Okay? That's very simple. There are multi-billion-dollar industries that make decoys, like turkeys and ducks and doves, as realistic as possible. Fish bait, as realistic as possible. It's gotta be real, or they will fall for it. What do you think is smarter, a human or a fish? Don't answer that, you get it wrong, I promise you.
The fish.
All right.
The fish.
Back fist reverse punch. Right, Joe, shake hands, boys. Body stands. Go! Now let's try out a reverse punch. Oh, you like it? Straight line. That's a great move, Jerry. You gotta trust your mate. Go in for it. Go in. Don't worry about him. Then he just fall over you. Okay, so both hands, Danny. Go both hands. Oh, there it was. Stop. Chance, you get hurt? You ever extend your elbow? Well, that's, yeah, what you do? Catch an elbow? You started hurting. Is that the same place where it was broken that time? All right, now, I've seen a couple of you doing this. I remember Kerry was one of them that was doing it. I forget who the other one was. Setting yourself up for back fist reverse punch. You gotta be able to throw off of both sides. Okay? So when you're throwing this is usable in two situations. If you get somebody who likes to fight at that same range, that same distance, okay? When you're fighting, you're gonna go back fist reverse punch. Okay, he blocks it. Back fist reverse punch. Just follow up. Okay? 1, 2. Step this hand gonna stay here, because he has to respect that, because it's still there. 1, 2. Okay, so you stepping through, going off the other side. You can do the same thing if you got somebody that's hyper aggressive, always wants to rush at you, okay? You go 1, 2, right? Step back, 1, 2. Okay, so you're adjusting your distance to suit their distance. If they're giving that to you and you can go forward and get it, go forward and get it. If they're coming at you hyper aggressive, you're baiting them with what you're doing, okay? You come back to the reverse punch, 1, 2, I step back to this reverse punch. Okay? I'm drawing it in. All right, here we go. Switch sides, 1, 2, switch sides, 1, 2. Ready to go. Switch sides, take a step through. 1, 2, then step forward, 1, 2 off the other side. 1, 2, step go forward, no step through. Switch sides. Look, you're this way, you're going to switch. Now back this reverse punch off that side. It's already mean. Yes, you can. Yes, like that. Now push one again. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Now back, follow me. There you go. Stop. All right, one more time. One more. Breathe. You're not going to die. You may pass out and we'll laugh at you, but you're not going to die. More to the side. Ready? Go. Okay, don't stop rolling those punches. There you go. Let it run. Let it run. Nice, nice. Grab it. That's good. Speed. Oh, very good. Stop. Body each other, shake hands. Go ahead and line up. Put your gloves inside your helmet.
Good. Yours are in, Mr. Darby. Yes, sir. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We got 4 brand new families coming tonight, so I believe Friday night was a success.
That's good.
Was that where they're from?
Two of them, I know. Sure.
Cinch down real good, make sure you can breathe. Can't,
You black belts, little stiffers. You scared? Ready? That's man. All right. Tomorrow night, with the rest of this week, hang on just a minute, let me stop this thing. Boy, this YouTube.